Hello all, Samantha here. Blizzcon 2019 has come and gone, and now I'm here to talk about what is, in my opinion, the most standout thing from the entire event. No, not the unveiling of Diablo 4 or Overwatch 2, although trust me, I plan to be covering those at some point, but considering my track record, don't count on that. I have, at minimum, 2 other JoJo videos in the works, and those should be coming out soon, like within the next few weeks or so. Stay tuned for that. Trust me, that video is still definitely in production. I'm just slow, and I apologize. But let us not fret, dear viewers. Instead, allow me to speak on the new announcement of the latest expansion of World of Warcraft. Known only as Shadowlands, Sylvanas has revealed the intentions behind her actions throughout Battle for Azeroth. To recap, after her duel with Saurfang, she slipped up, and in her rage revealed that her goals were not with the Horde. She cared neither for Horde nor Alliance, and revealed that she was simply using the side she felt she could use to better advance her goals. She fled at the end of that cinematic, and we had not known where she went until November 1st, 2019, where we learned that she had fled to Icecrown Citadel, where Bolvar, one of the greatest heroes Azeroth had ever known, and now the Lich King, sat on the frozen throne. Bolvar and Sylvanas have a duel where Bolvar is swiftly defeated because of course he was. He hasn't been harvesting souls to increase his strength like Arthas was at the point of the actual Icecrown Citadel raid, and, well, the champion of Azeroth, you, and 24 other adventurers already fell him, so it only makes sense. But after defeating Bolvar, she yoinks the helmet from atop his head and grabs it with both hands. They tease it, acting like she's about to put it on, and then BAM! Rips it in half, which opens up a fucking portal to the Shadowlands!
What? That's quite big. Impressive.
This poses the first of many issues, and the primary one being that this sort of recontextualizes the role of the Helm of Domination within the wider lore of the Warcraft universe. Why? Well, because before this cinematic, the Helm of Domination was a helmet crafted by demons to grant Ner'zhul the power to the Lich King, and later hold his soul within. In essence, it grants the wearer amazing strength and gives them the power to control the undead of the Scourge. However, it ties their soul to the Frozen Throne. That was it. It was never like this big fundamental force of the universe, it was simply a magical helmet with a lot of historical weight to it. But now it's been recontextualized. It's now far more than just a helm created by demons to grant Ner'zhul and the future Lich Kings great powers. It is an object that was keeping the fundamental forces of nature in check, anchoring the veil between the world of the living and the Shadowlands. And now that it's broken, life and death officially have far less meaning. This is, in my opinion, rather scary, as it basically retcons everything the helm was intended to be, and gives it far more cataclysmic weight than it was ever meant to have. This plays into a precedent that has been advancing ever since Cataclysm. World of Warcraft getting worse after Cata? Ridiculous, I know, but hear me out. Basically, ever since Deathwing swooped down and took Azeroth to Ram Ranch, every single expansion has felt the need to raise the stakes of the last. Mists of Pandaria featured Hellscream unleashing the heart of Yajarj, one of the many dead old gods, corrupting Pandaria and threatened to seriously fuck over the entirety of Azeroth. After that, the Burning Legion came knocking at our door when Gul'dan opened the portal in the Tomb of Sargeras in the Broken Isles, giving them a foothold in Azeroth, which again threatened to basically end all life on Azeroth as the entire breadth of the Legion was able to flow onto the planet. Oh, and not to mention fucking Sargeras, a literal goddamn titan, as one of the main antagonists of the expansion, who would later decide to grab his piece of sharpened space metal and shank the planet's ass in an attempt to gain a Pyrrhic victory. And I already hear what you're saying.
But Sam, what about Warlords of Draenor?
Allow me to retort. What about Warlords of Draenor? What I mean is that nowadays every expansion has to make the previous expansion seem like child's play and leads to the lore being far too malleable. If Blizzard decides that the next expansion is going to take place in X location, hell nor high water is going to stop them from setting it in that location. Pre-established lore be damned. What happened here was simply that Blizzard wanted an expansion in the Shadowlands but didn't know how to get the players over there. So they just reworked the Helm of Domination to be the key to the gateway to heaven and hell. This has, in my honest opinion, already started to get out of control before, but is now on a downward spiral. How much further can we up the ante and raise the stakes before just breaking the universe entirely? Sadly, these are questions I cannot fully answer on my own, but needless to say, I think from now on we need to be very wary of the future direction of Warcraft storytelling, because frankly, if this becomes a normal thing, I don't think the future is going to look very bright for the future tales of Azeroth and her champions. I don't know how to end videos. Hashtag no changes, Pentar and Demon Hunters 2020, goodbye.
Fuck!